You should. Which I thought I wasn't gonna start on time. Definitely gonna start on time. I ain't got nothing else to do for the first time in my life. Like seriously. For the first time in my life. I miss y'all. Ridiculously. Crazy, ridiculously. How are you guys feeling for those who can check in with me right now? Because I know you guys are working and being productive and stuff like that. So if you can check in with me, great. And you can jump in here, get in the live. What I did do, collective, what I did do is I made the comments, uh what they call it, show on stage or whatever. So as you comment, your comment should come up on the stage. So be nice. Be nice. It's the weekend. It's a long weekend for many. Okay, Labor Day weekend over here in the US of A, you know. Depends on the energy. I feel good, right? So I got notified um by my oldest child's grandparent because my oldest child tends to, create her own schedule, um, that she's leaving for the weekend. Great. Wonderful. Not that she's a problem, just mentally. I like to be, you know, idle. I just like to be like, I don't have to worry about nothing. But I have two. I have a younger one. So I was like, hey, I wish I could get rid of her too. So I just put a little note out there. Family came through, was like, oh, you're gonna get her too. Listen, look at the blessings. Don't ever think that your blessings can't come through. Seriously. Not only was I blessed through my surgery, thank you to everyone who showed so much love and support with my surgery, through my surgery at the beginning, the middle, the end. Um, it was an experience. It was definitely an experience. Yeah, I know Pink when she be on here and stuff. One thing she be saying, she say, when you do go under anesthesia, it's like the best sleep of your life. She be joking, but legit. You don't think of nothing. You don't dream. You don't. Now when you under that level of anesthesia, like those who were at the hospital with me, my ex was there, my cousin, like they said that they had my blood pressure and my heartbeat dropped to like a very low rate, right? Um, you don't know that. But of course that's, for your, for your best, your health or whatever. But having your body slow down that way does give you the opportunity to just straight rest. You don't think about nothing. She told me that before I went under though. The nurse. The nurse was like, hey, the nurse was like, you're not gonna remember anything, you're not gonna like that's it. And I literally woke up feeling like I just went to sleep. But I was down for 10 hours, y'all. 10 hours. Let me tell you how God worked. Let me tell you how God worked. So legit, I'm a procrastinator by nature. It's just who I am. It's in my blood. Okay. Who gave it to me? I don't know because my parents aren't. But um, it's just in me. I'm a procrastinator. And um, when like I first got notice about the aneurysm and stuff like that, I was like, okay, I'll get to it. Because really I didn't know how serious it was. I'm like, all right, get to it. So I, went and got some tests done, and the neurologist or the neurosurgeon was like, when you finish getting this test done, I need you to contact me. I said, okay, I will. And I got the test done. A couple days later, I'm just busy with going about my life. And he called me and said, didn't I ask you to contact me? And I'm like, oh yeah, I was gonna get to that. He said, no, I need to see you now. So he like made an appointment for me like the next day or something crazy. But I'm glad he did because he's like the best neurosurgeon in this whole, part of town, this whole DMV area. And the man knows what he's doing. Like I'm a teacher, so I can go into any classroom and just transform, and I know what to do. And that's kind of how he entered my brain. Like, I know what to do here. And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. So when I finally did see, oh my bad, y'all. When I finally did see him after surgery, he stood with his hands like this and he said, "You're perfect now." And I've always been perfect, But he just kind of added a little, extra whipped cream on your Starbucks, you know? That's how that. Hey, Drea, good morning. Hey, Kristen, I missed y'all. Pink in the building. Oh, man. Who else over there is right? Divination, that's my boo. She be checking in, like, are you good? Are you straight? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I think. I'm straight. I think. Yeah. No, but I am a little hard headed. So I'm trying to be um follow directions and follow, what they recommend because energetically I feel fine, but um my body like nah. So I was doing some like, handiwork at the house or whatever, and I was like kneeling in something, and I felt like my strength decline, and I'm like, oh God. And I was standing up on the stool. I said, this, oh God, don't let me fall. Like, and I was up high. I was up high. I was like, don't let me fall. I didn't fall, but the hammer did. The hammer said, boop, like, fell right on the floor. I was like, oh God, let me get down from here. I didn't stop, but I'd stopped that project. But I'm chilling today. I really am. I'm gonna chill. Okay. I'm gonna catch up on some shows that, my good friends have recommended and stuff like that. Just, really give my body a chance to just chill. So how y'all doing? What y'all doing this weekend and everything? It is a long weekend for many. What's the tea? What's happening? What y'all got planned? Like, what's going on? Tell me what's good. Let me see if it's actually showing your messages across the spectrum. So I don't know why technology gives you these options. Oh yeah, it is. It's showing at the bottom. It's that. No, if I can make it bigger. Oh, let me see. I'm just gonna leave that there. I think that's really nice. I like it because you guys can everyone can see the comments and stuff. I like that. I wish I'd have known earlier. Mhm, mhm. Imma leave that there and see if I can make it bigger. But I like that, but I'm still gonna put banners up. We're gonna do all sign, but you can, like current energy check-in. Like, but it's a current energy check-in, but like just where your energy is, this weekend, like what's either coming in or where you are now or what. I don't wanna do it. No, I don't wanna do it like that. I wanna do it where it's like where you were, where we are now, and what's coming through this weekend. How about that? Does that sound better? Where we were, where we are now, and what's coming through. You like the setup? This is my sunroom. I love this space. I could be in here forever. Well, like that. But I love being in the sun. You know, I had to close the windows because it was giving me like a little glare. But storms a light over. They're coming back open. I don't even close them at night. Well, that's not good to say, but I don't. So, seriously, I miss you guys so very much. I really did. I really, really did. Thank you guys for your support. You don't understand how much it does mean. It really does mean a lot. So we're gonna start with Aries and just go our way down. Yeah, I haven't done an all sign in I don't know. When's the last time I did all sign? I don't know. I do have some coffee here. My favorite mug. You guys know I like owls. Like my favorite animal. Owls and frogs. Hey sir. My mom, is that the same Sarah? Let me make sure. I don't know. I can't see. As you can see, I have my bifocals. But my mom's good friend, Sarah. Are you my mom's good friend? So I can say, hey, Sarah. Okay. But hi, Sarah. It's a cute cup. Thank you, Kristen. I don't even remember where I got it from, but it's like a left-handed cup. Oh, you're new here. Well, welcome, Sarah. You're special to me now, not my mom, me. You're my Sarah. Welcome. We're going to get into some good messages. I have nothing but time, so I'm not rushing. Okay. Feel free to check out, check back in. I'll be here. Okay. Like, because you guys do have like real things to do. I understand that very clearly. From London. You're from London. My daughter loves the UK. She talks as if she's from the UK, although she's not. I'm like, Brooklyn, what is this transformation you do? But she loves the UK. Thank you for being here. All righty, guys. We're going to start with Aries. Okay. And remember, your comments are still on the screen. Everyone can see. I love that. Hopefully, you can make it nice and big and be able to comment. Be nice because this is the healing circle. We don't say toxic things. Okay. We don't say mean things. Okay. Unless it's like everyone saying something mean to someone that's being mean because they're not being healing. Then we have to, like, come together. Okay. But this is the healing circle. We're going to have fun today. Let's see Holy Spirit is in heaven. Okay. What's going on with Aries this weekend? Is Aries? Where is Aries been? Where is Aries currently? And where is Aries going this weekend? I like that. How does that sound? Do you like it? Yes, I do. I think I do. Yeah, I think it's gonna work out though. Okay, Spirit, Holy Spirit is in heaven. Let me make sure this slamming the cards and stuff on the table ain't too loud and crazy. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I know it's good. It's good. It's good. All right. See, once I stop using the glass table, you don't hear too much of that ding, 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 ding. That's all that was. So chime in, because if I have your energy chimed in while I'm shuffling and pulling the cards, it makes the energy even stronger. All right. So let's see what is going on with Aries this weekend, Holy Spirit. Okay, here we go. All right, Aries, overall energy, beauty. Okay. Charming, graceful, luxurious. Okay, you see those? Beauty. All right. And then right behind that is loyalty. So maybe someone sees you as beautiful. Maybe someone sees you as loyal, like you're reliable. You are who you are. So let's see how things have been. Deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. Maybe you're receiving the same old from someone, encountering the same old BS, going through whatever. Okay. Maybe just, going through a past life or even just learning a karmic lesson. Where are you currently? Clinging, holding on, obsessing, watching. Okay. What are you obsessing or clinging or holding on to? We're going to clarify and see. So, what's coming this weekend? Tension, turbulence, arguments, stress. Um, let's see how spirit wants you to address this tension. How spirit may be addressing this tension for you. Let's just see what's going on. Because overall, the energy is beauty. It's like someone sees you as beautiful, loyal. It seems like maybe you're clinging or holding on to something that's creating tension. But we're going to see. Because that's what tarot is about. It's helping you see things differently than you may not have seen on your own. Right? What's good, Bishop? I see my little rabbit. What's up, yes? What's up, Danielle? Thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. You know, doing Aries. All righty. All right, Aries. Deja vu is the past energy. past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. Why is deja vu the past energy for Aries? She's Louise. Oh man, look at that. It's chaotic. Okay, so all of this cards, y'all know, for those who know me, if cards force themselves on the floor to go in reverse, then it's like spirit, it's like pushing out a reverse message. Now it's a lot of energy that's in reverse. So it's like maybe um there's like a repeated pattern of you or the situation. Don't put it all on you, kind of just being maybe out of balance in a way. Okay. But with the hermit energy, it says there are some things that must be done on your own. Okay. If things have been rather chaotic in the past or, yeah, in the recent past, it's because spirit wanted you to maybe take some time to yourself to reflect, to go over things, to understand things better. Okay. This is God's intervention. Major arcana, God's intervention. Okay. Especially with the four swords on the bottom. That's a break. Spirit like take time out. All right. It says, why aren't you resting? Okay. Like literally in this deck, I like the little messages at the bottom. Because I feel like if things have been rather chaotic in the past, maybe even like really off balance for you, it's because spirit wanted you to take some time to yourself to reflect. Okay. Virgo energy with the hermit. Okay. The number 9, so September, you know, could have a factor in a way, could play a factor. Why is deja vu here for Aries spirit? Yeah. The 3 of Wands, it says put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or another. Okay. So maybe spirit wanted you to take time to yourself to reflect, to do some things on your own, and maybe just like take some like action on your own as well. The 3 of Wands energy is kind of waiting for your ships to come in, so waiting for things to come to you. And spirit wants you to kind of like take the steps to make it happen, especially with the 5 of Cups on the bottom. If you've been rather disappointed in how things have been happening for you in the past, okay, 5 of Cups say spilled tea isn't the end of the world. Okay, because things didn't go the way as you might have wanted it, because things didn't have because the situation didn't maybe have the outcome that you were necessarily looking for, doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Spirit might be thinking, okay, or saying, Aries, you are waiting too much for things to come to you versus you going to it. Okay, so in the past, if things have been kind of out of balance, it's because spirit wanted you to take some time for yourself and put yourself out there. Okay, so that you can be rewarded. For Aries spirit, what's this past energy about for Aries? Oh, okay. It's a lot. The King of Cups, the Four of Swords, the King of Wands, the Empress, Toxic Witches, which is 15. Toxic Witches. Is that the devil energy? No, devil energy. Yeah, I think it's the devil energy. Yeah, it is. The devil energy is the Toxic Witches. Okay. And the High Priestess. Hmm. There is a masculine energy that definitely loves you. The love is there in the past, has deep emotion for you. Okay. Maybe even wanting to repair things with you, help you, support you. Um, and maybe even because I feel like this King of Wands and this King of Cups could represent the same energy. This can be a masculine energy that's, looking to progress things with you. But there's some type of like underlying issue with this devil energy that says be cautious of those who take more than they give. With the high priestess energy that you're not addressing, speaking on, or maybe even like not even acknowledging. Okay, so that could be the reason why in the past spirit has given you time to yourself. so that you can stop waiting for things to come to you and be more proactive and go towards it. Okay, go towards the things you want, especially if things have been disappointing for you. If you haven't been receiving the outcome that you want, because even if someone's trying to repair things with you, or even trying to like, do things with you to help you progress, there's still something that's not being addressed. Okay, yeah, with the strength card on the bottom, okay, it's causing resistance. All right, so let's clarify this current energy of clinging. It's something that you're holding on to, maybe obsessing on, watching. Why is clinging here for Aries spirit in the current energy? What are you clinging on to, Aries? The Six of Swords and the Magician. Okay, the Six of Swords says, all aboard. It's time to write a new chapter. So it could be necessary for you to move into a different state right now. And you could be clinging or holding on to your past, because there is definitely something unhealthy, something that's not helping you progress, that you're holding on to, maybe, that you're not listening to spirit, your intuition, when it comes to whatever that devil energy is. And spirit's like, it's time for you to move into a better state in the current. But you could be creating resistance by holding on to something from your past. Okay. Yeah. But the Knight of Cups on the bottom and the Five of Swords, like someone could be trying to give of themselves emotionally, show love, support even. But with the Five of Swords right behind that, maybe you're doubting it, maybe you're questioning it, maybe you're pushing it away because of past old energy. Okay. Anything else for the current with clinging? And the Seven of Swords and the Five Cups. Oh yeah, with the broom energy. What's the broom energy? Oh, the broom energy, it says tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. That's something ending, the death energy. Okay. So there's some energy of like lack of trust, doubt, questioning, right? That has maybe come from past experiences with the Five of Cups that spirits like you need to let go of. Okay, you need to stop holding on, holding on to it. You need to um allow it to go away so that you can move into a better state. Because look what's on the bottom, the Sun card. This is what spirit wants for you. This is what God, Holy Spirit, the angels in heaven, those who stand around you each and every day, this is what they want for you. They want you to be happy. Okay. And you're not allowing yourself to be if you're holding on to past old energy. Okay. So what's coming up this weekend is tension, turbulence, argument, stress. Now, the reason why tarot is beneficial for you, Aries, is because if you notice what's coming up this weekend and you want to change that, you don't want to deal with the tension, you don't want to deal with the stress, then it's up to you to change it. Okay. All right. Turbulence, argument, stress. Why is tension here for Aries as what's next this weekend? The Two of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. All right. The Two of Swords says, wake up. What is it that you truly want? And likely it's this Ten of Pentacles, which says, having it all looks different to everyone. Okay. So, what you might be holding on to as your Ten of Pentacles, it could be right there in front of you, but you may be closed off to it, maybe even avoiding it, not even recognizing it. Look how she's standing at the crossroads of indecisive and witch. Right? Look at me. The name of this deck is called Cozy Witch. So a lot of things are going to say witch. But she's standing at a crossroads. It's like you could have it, but you have to be able to or be willing to go towards it, especially with judgment on the bottom, right? With Seven of Wands right behind that, there's a need for you to make a judgment, to choose a path, to go in a certain direction. But with the Seven of Wands right behind it, it's defensive energy. You're protecting yourself. You're protecting yourself from past energy that you're holding on to in the current. Anything else for tension? Look at that. Okay, the Hierophant and the Three of Cups. Okay, this is an opportunity for commitment, for loyalty, right? With the beauty and loyalty energy to come together. Three of Cups, celebration, happiness. Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom. There's something that's stable, something that you're ready for, but you got to allow it. So it's up to you, Aries, to allow this energy to come through, because it does look like someone is looking to help you transition out of this energy of disappointment. But you have to allow yourself to transition out of this energy of disappointment. You heard me? So that's what I have for you, shit. Moving on to Taurus. Cute. What are the Taurians at? Taurians. What's that, Bishop? He not a Taurus. But yeah, my little brother, we Gemini. What's up, yours? What a Taurus at? We are now going into Taurus energy. Taurus rising, yes, you're a Taurus. Because, yeah, listen, you know how it works. Okay? You got a Taurus rising, you're a Taurus. Let's know that. Your rising sign, you're more of your rising sign than your sun sign, if anything. You know? What a Taurus at? What Taurus? Holy Spirit is in heaven. What does Taurus need to know this weekend? Where was Taurus? Where is Taurus? And where is Taurus going this weekend? So Sarah and all the Taurians. This is the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. I love this deck. Okay, here we go. Ooh, this card sitting on the table. What is it? Your overall energy is nourish, self-harmony, soul growth, comfort, right? And this is the energy of doing what's best for you. Okay. But right behind that is illusions. Maybe you feel like that's not something you should do. Maybe you feel like that's not something you should do. Okay. So let's see why. What's been going on? Mirror, reflection, shared feelings. Yeah. Okay. This can mean a lot. So we're going to clarify, see what's been going on in past energy for you. Current, boundaries. No, drawing a line. So in the current, you may be putting up certain boundaries to maybe like care more about your needs and what's most important for you, right? Okay. So what's coming up this weekend? Heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. All right. You're listening to your intuition? Maybe because you've been trying to care more about yourself, but maybe feeling like you're doing the wrong thing by doing that. Let's clarify it. For Taurus, for my Taurians, what's going on this weekend for Taurus, Spirit? Make it clear. All right, here we go. All right, so mirror is your past energy, reflection, shared feelings, you. Why is mirror here as the past or recent past energy for Taurus, Spirit? Please make it clear. Yeah, toxic witches. Okay, listen. Number 15, be cautious of those who take more than they give. You've been dealing with some toxic witches. We're going to use witches because we don't want to use bad words over this. You've been dealing with some toxic witches. Okay? Yeah. And so maybe, in the past, you've been thinking, okay, it might be more important for me to focus on myself. Okay? But temperance here, okay? It says, let go of self imposed limitations. If you felt like there were people who were creating self imposed limitations for you, you might have felt like, you know what? I need to focus on me, right? And let go of these toxic witches because of the chariot. The chariot energy is about movement. You might have felt like, yeah, and the emperor energy is right behind that. I was going to cover it and just push it away. there could be something. The Emperor energy is a energy of Aries, but also an energy of control, right? You being the leader, you having control of a situation, being able to move it forward, and but that's what the chariot. But if you felt like toxic witches were keeping you from doing that, you might have said, you know what, I need to take some time to myself, right, to temper this energy. Anything else for mirror in the past for 10 of Wands? Why made things so much more difficult than they need to be? Okay, with the Hierophant on the bottom. If you felt like, because the Hierophant is your energy, if you felt like things were being rather difficult in the past, maybe because you felt like you couldn't, the commitment energy is not necessarily always about like marriage and stuff like that, but it has a lot to do with what we commit ourselves to according to like customs and the way of life. I feel like it's my responsibility to do, take my grandmother to the grocery store. I don't have a grandmother. I'm just talking. Take my grandmother to the grocery store every Saturday morning because, who else want to do it? I just, even though I'm tired, I have to do it. Right. So you might be committing yourself to doing things that are causing you more difficulty than good. Right. Causing you more burden. Okay. So in the current, you're putting up boundaries. No, drawing the line. Why is boundaries here? Hey, motivation. I'm sorry. I know your name is Harmonious Insight. Just can't stop calling you motivation. Why is boundaries here in the current? For Taurus? Just make it clear. Mhm. All right. So the moon, taking time for deep self-reflection is essential. This is why you're saying no in the current. Like people might be asking, can you? No. Like, can you help me? No. Like you might even be making up excuses of why you can't because you feel like there are some toxic witches that might have, been draining your energy in the past where you might have said, I need to take time to myself, draw a line. Okay. With the 2 of Wands on the bottom, it is you making a choice. Okay. I am choosing me because of these toxic witches. Okay. Anything else for the current with Taurus? Okay. I see you, Taurus. For Taurus spirit. hmm You are taking time right now to yourself. Okay. The star energy, another major arcana. The 2 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is you taking time to yourself because you feel like whatever this energy has been in the past has been holding you up. Okay. So you taking time to yourself with the star energy and the 2 of Swords is giving you time to like renew that energy. Where you can think, where you can process, where you can choose the best option and go in the direction that you feel is best. Because the Ace of Pentacles is here. That's a solid opportunity that's being handed to you by God, the angels, your ancestors, and gods. And you feel like you were being stopped by this energy, okay? Because of the 7 of Swords. Right? The 7 of Swords is lying, stealing, and cheating, but it's also like it can be self-denial, which can happen if you are doing things in a certain way because you feel like that's what you are required to do, or that's the custom, and that's what I just have to. I have to take my grandmother to the grocery store this weekend. Who else is gonna do it? Okay. It's you kind of maybe like putting up this self boundary in order to protect your energy. So what's coming up for you this weekend is heart song, inner know, inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. Why is heart song here for Taurus? 2 of Pentacles. You might have been indecisive about something for some time, okay? But the King of Cups on the bottom is you following your heart, okay? Especially if you already know what your answer should be. It's like I already know what direction I need to go into, or I already know what I need to do. But you might have felt like these toxic witches were keeping you from making that decision. So this weekend, your inner knowing, your intuition is helping you with this back and forth. It says When life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. And you taking time to yourself saying, no, is you doing that? Okay. Yeah, the King of Cups on the bottom and the Three of Wands, you are choosing the direction, your direction forward from your heart. Doesn't matter if others agree with it, you know? Because then you get into the Gemini energy, which says, go bite yourself. That's just Gemini. But you're not like that. Not unless you're forced. Okay, so why is heart song here? For Taurus, the cozy witch, which is a full energy. Yeah. In in this weekend, or how it works, this weekend or beyond, you're taking time to yourself so that you can connect with your intuition and get out of this whole back and forth. Okay, because you're ready to go towards an opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, you're ready for new beginnings. That's right. Okay. Yeah, but the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom, you're ready for something stable, something long term. Okay. Coming out of an energy of disappointment and sadness. Right. Anything else for heart song for Taurus? Allowing people to get out of your head so that you can make a clear choice for yourself. Yeah. The Three of Pentacles. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. Okay. This could be you choosing to work with other people, choosing to go in a certain direction, choosing to be cooperative, collaborative. Okay. Taking that lead because the Page of Pentacles is on the bottom. An opportunity. So what you gonna do? So let everybody get out your face so you can think what you going to do this weekend. Can you help me with this, Taurus? Nah, I can't do it. Can't do it. Nope. I got this real big mission I gotta do. I got a project I gotta work. You gotta do it. Just say, because you want the time to yourself. That's just what it is. You feel like people are just causing you more issues than good. So that's what you can expect this weekend for. Let's see. What's coming through next for Gemini? No, no. Gemini. Gemini. I hope it's good. Because I just told y'all, well, me for this, I just want to rest. Catch up on some movies, eat some popcorn. Like literally rest. So, for Gemini spirit, what's going on with Gemini this weekend? Where has Gemini been? Where is Gemini currently? And where is Gemini going this weekend? Thank you so much. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. Mm. There could be some tension you've been holding on to, Gemini. Let's see, right? Yeah. Your overall energy, conflicted. Multiple choices, inconsistency, decisions. Because with purifying right behind that, you could be purging, healing, or cleaning your energy. Didn't I just say that? Like, literally, you're conflicted, right? Maybe you feel like you're doing the wrong thing because you're doing that. Let's see why. So in the past, hoping, waiting, expecting, manifesting. Right? If you were hoping, waiting, expecting, or manifesting certain energies and it not come through, I can understand you being in this energy of conflicted. Like, what should I do? Current, lust. Only a Gemini. It says intensity, sexual energy, non-committal. Right? Doesn't mean you're actually being lustful, Gemini. You could just, some things could be like rather intense right now. So what's coming up for you this weekend? Emotional whirlwind, affected, dramatic, unstable. Why? Let's see what's going on with you, Gemini. It's always a Gemini. It's always a Gemini. It just comes to stir things up. Everything nice and peaceful. Here comes Gemini. Just- Kiss Jersey. You're so welcome, Krista. You know I love y'all. Hey, let's see. For Gemini spirit, clarify these messages. All right, here we go. Hoping. So your energy in the past, Gemini, was hoping, waiting, expecting, manifesting. Why is hoping the energy of the past, recent past for Gemini spirit? Please make it clear. Why is this energy? The Four of Pentacles. It says treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. Okay. So maybe you were hoping for someone else to do it. Spirit like, no, do it yourself. Okay. Yeah. With the Five of Wands on the bottom, it's like, but it's not happening. Maybe I'm waiting or hoping or manifesting for someone to do it for me and it not happen. And so it's like, do it yourself. Okay. Why is hoping here in a recent past for Gemini? Don't wait for nobody else to do it. Why is hoping here for Gemini? Okay. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and the good luck charm. No, it says, yeah, good luck charm. It says, if nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. Okay. So the good luck charm and 10 of Cups. Okay. But sometimes it really is all rainbows and smiles. Okay. So you create it. It feels like if you're waiting or expecting something and you just can't get it, it's just not coming through, then do it yourself. Okay. The 10 of charm, I mean, the 10 card with a good luck charm is, let me look it up because I know the 11 is justice. The 10 in tarot, this thing always want to make me study. I'm not trying to study. Is, yeah, boom, the wheel of fortune. It's the wheel of fortune. All right. So you're like, okay, if you're waiting or expecting for something, just not happening, guess what? Do it yourself. Okay. And yeah, it's gonna come through. You can have what you want. Because what's on the bottom of the deck? Four of Wands, stability. Okay. This is gonna be like a home, but this is just grounded energy. This is not chaotic. This is not the Five of Wands. So if you're expecting something to come to you, and these, while you're expecting it, you're getting them with the Five of Wands, right? Because that's what was on the bottom of the deck. Spirit's like, you create it yourself. Say less. Can't tell Gemini that. Gemini go crazy. So in the current energy, you have lust, intensity, sexual energy, non-committal. See? Can't let Gemini go crazy. Let's see. Why is lust there for Gemini in the current intensity, sexual energy, non-committal? All right. The star. Because that's what you want. Yeah, with the Five of Swords on the bottom, you just question it. Like, am I doing the wrong thing? Okay. The Five of Swords says you can't be right all the time, right? You have to, the Knight of Swords energy was right behind that. So it's like you have to make a decision in order to determine or find out if it was the right decision or not. Can't just wait for it to happen, right? Or wait for it to come to you. If that's what you want, go get it. Right? All right. So why is left here in the current for Gemini? Okay. The Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands, the toxic witches. Okay. You've been avoiding making decisions towards things that you really truly want because of maybe like your experience with not so healthy experiences. Okay. So the toxic witches would be like that devil energy. You've had enough of that. So you've been kind of like avoiding making difficult decisions because you've kind of had enough of the difficulty. The spirit's like, if you want it, you gotta go get it. All right. Because what's on the bottom of the deck? Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is what? Letting the past go. right? So if you want something different and it's just not coming to you, let it go. So what's coming up this weekend? Emotional whirlwind. It's going down in paint. It's really what it is. So why is emotional whirlwind here as what's next for Gemini? Affected, dramatic, unstable. Okay. Why is this here for Gemini? Affected, dramatic, unstable. Because look at that. Ace of Pentacles. You have an opportunity. You have an opportunity, right? With the Nine of Cups on the bottom, that is exactly what you wanted. Like seriously. But the Six of Wands right behind that, oh wow, it's major. Listen, we're like, well, if you want it, go get it. You're not happy with the current. You keep waiting for it to come to you. You keep getting disappointed. Then go get it yourself. Okay? And guess what happens? You get exactly what you wanted, Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. The Magician, your energy, right? It says you have everything you need to do anything you want. Go do it. Okay, listen. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. You're like, should I? Should I do it? No. Last time it was so difficult with these toxic witches. I'm like, don't worry about that. Right? You got this Ace of Pentacles. It's a wish fulfillment. It's exactly what you want. Go get it. Okay. Why is emotional whirlwind here for Gemini? As what's next this weekend? Oh, wait. Oh, look at that. The Page of Swords. That's the information. That's the energy of I know, right? So either you know or other people know. Okay. Five of Wands, and it's causing BS. Listen to that. Listen. Oh, wee. Look at that. Oh, wee. Prepare yourself. This is the emotional whirlwind because you probably was like, if it's a new opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, and it's a wish fulfillment, I'm manifesting this. I'm creating this. Why is it an emotional whirlwind? Because once people know, it's a problem. Okay. Seven of Wands. They want to block it. They want to stop it. No, don't do that. So now that's why your overall energy is conflicted. It's like, am I making the right choice? Okay. Eight of Wands. All right. That's communication. That's fast movement. All right. The Two of Wands. You might need to make a fast decision. All right. The Sun. All right. It's going to create a lot of happiness for you. The Seven of Swords energy. And the Seven of Cups is people's BS causing you stress and worry. It's making you doubt it. But how are you feeling in the past? You're hurt. Seriously. Bottom of the deck says Ace of freaking Cups. You heard it? You see that? Do you see it? It legit says, do you feel that in your heart that's potential, dear? Do you feel that in your heart that's potential, dear? Do you feel that in your heart that's potential, dear? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. But there's an Ace of Pentacles here. What the Ace of Pentacles say? Wow, what an abundant opportunity. Hmm. Once people find out, it's going to cause a lot of BS. Don't let them make you conflicted, Gemini. Because you were already hoping and waiting and manifesting in the past. And what? Crap happening, but drama, Five of Wands. So it's up to you. See, that's what tarot tells you. You're going to have opportunity. This is going to come through for you. What you going to do about it? It's up to you. We all have free will. You might say, no, I'm just going to stick with what I know. Choice. That's your choice. Spirit, like, you can have whatever, you can do whatever you want. Magician. It's up to you. That's the two Cancer. What y'all think about that Gemini reading? It's the truth, though. For Cancer spirit. Oh my God. I was about to say, where's my coffee? Even though I'm not left-handed, isn't it pretty? For me, coffee is the only drink I can drink at any temperature. Hot, lukewarm, freezing cold. Like I don't really care. I can drink it at any temperature. All right, for Cancer spirit. Yeah, the card's going anywhere, so I need to cleanse. Oh, my bagels. Okay. Mm. What y'all doing this weekend? What you say, Bishop? You know I can't see. Let me turn up the light. You know I can't see or nothing. Let me see. What Bishop say? Thanks for the Gemini reading. I got from it that I need to not worry about what everyone else is thinking. Just accept the blessings coming to me. Everything else is noise. Nothing but noise. It's all noise. It's all noise. Cleanse it out. It's all noise. Go touch with family. Let me sitting. Yes, and allow your mind to be free. You hear me? Enjoy that. I wish I was going. Hey, man, I love that type of stuff. For real. I'm the type of person I can literally be in the house all day in silence. No music, no TV. I ain't talking to nobody. Just me, my plants, my cats, and myself. Like just us chilling. You know. Sometimes you need that just to think. You know. Don't be conflicted. Do you? Do. Here we go. Okay. So like whenever for me, because when I do tarot, it is definitely energy. Whenever I am not focused, the cards will go anywhere. Like they will go. So I call someone if I'm not paying attention. All right, this is for Cancer. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This is for Cancer. What has been going on with Cancer? What is currently going on with Cancer? What's about to come through for Cancer? For Cancer spirit. One more. I like it. Y'all see how that came through? Here we go. Here we go. Cancer. Your overall energy, intimacy, closeness, sexuality, seclusion. I had to flip my hair when I said that, even though it's not mine. Intimacy. All right. Because of consequences, karma, destiny, cause and effect. There is something that you have done or are doing or did do that's creating this closeness, this intimacy for you. So let's see what's been going on. What happened in the past? Farewells, goodbyes, finality, closure. You just said, you know what? This isn't working for me. So I'm going to close out this cycle. Perfect. In the current, clarity, honesty, intention, truth. Maybe in the current, you're able to see things much clearly because you let go of some energy that just wasn't working for you. Period. So it's coming up this weekend. Limit, final straw, overload, breaking point. All right, let's see what's going down because you're giving the same energy as Gemini or similar. All right, it's like something's becoming way too much. All right, and it could be because you legit close out a cycle like, not working for me. So you're getting this intimacy. Okay, let's clarify and see. Four. Oh, I do have. Oh no, it's not coming yet. I have a DoorDash order, but I like. No, it's not DoorDash. It's Uber Eats. But I like how Uber Eats lets you schedule it, so it's coming like after 12. So I thought it was something. Because I'm trying to listen to the doctor, and it said don't pick up anything over 5 pounds. It's not for me. Here we go. For Cancer spirit, clarify these messages for Cancer. Okay. So if you guys like this deck because of the little messages at the bottom, it's called the Cozy Witch Tarot deck, right? I found it from moving. Okay, but You know how it is. And I was like, oh, I did buy this. I never opened it. So I've been playing with it for a minute now. All right, let's see. Farewells, goodbyes, finality, closure. Why is this the energy of the past for Cancer spirit? Please make it clear. Okay. All right, here we go. Listen. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow. What an abundant opportunity. Okay. So there could have been an opportunity in the past that was rather abundant. You felt like, oh, it was perfect for you, you know, something to entertain, to look at, to explore. Okay. The King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. It says true success isn't about money, it's about happiness too. Okay. So maybe someone told you that. Like, you all focus on money. It's not all about money, it's about happiness too. Okay. And then the good luck charm. Okay. If something seems to be going your way, cast a spell. Now, this is the good luck charm. So it's the number 10, it's the Wheel of Fortune. All right. There is an opportunity that seemed pretty abundant. Maybe there was a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn masculine energy that told you that happiness is more about more than financial gain, right? And this, whatever this opportunity was, could have created significant change for you with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you felt like it was destined change, right? Because you're getting this intimacy because of the consequences, and the consequences energy says karma, destiny, cause and effect. So maybe you made a change in the recent past that's creating this opportunity. Look, 7 of Wands on the bottom and the 5 of Swords. You did. You definitely made the change. You made the change and you put your guard up to anybody that had anything negative to say about it. Screw you and the horse you rode on too. Okay. Like, that's how you came through. That's what it is. So in the current, you have clarity, honesty, intention, truth. Why is this the current energy for Cancer? Honesty, intention, truth. Okay. The patient witch, that's temperance. No, it's not. What is 12? God dang it. Always making me do research. The patient witch is the hangman. Okay. So in the current, you are seeing things from a different perspective. Okay. Where 2 of Swords and the Queen of Swords, you might not have been able to like determine the best decision, may have even questioned if you made the right decision. So with the hangman energy, you're seeing things differently because with the 9 of Cups energy and the 3 of Pentacles, it could be with a whole different group of people, but whatever you are experiencing, you like it. You like it a lot. 9 of Cups is meeting your wishes, is giving you what you want. So you're getting some clarity, some honesty, some truth, you know. And even in your intention, it's like maybe people had something to say about it, but I did what was best for me. And so you're changing your perspective when you're looking at the situation because 9 of Cups, you're getting what you want. So what's next is limit, final straw, overload, breaking point. Why is limit what's next for Cancer this weekend? Please make it clear for Cancer. All right, here we go. The 9 of Swords, the toxic witches, you tired of these motherfuckers. I'm sorry. And the King of Swords. You about to make a real hard decision. Yeah. You're about to make a real hard decision this weekend. It's because I feel like there are people who are making you doubt or question your decision. That you might have made in the recent past, where you might have closed out a cycle, said finality, closure, I don't want this no more. Boom. And in the current, they could be still saying stuff that's making you question your decision, but you're changing your perspective on questioning it because you're like, can't be this good. I'm getting my wishes fulfilled, even though it's with different people. I'm growing, things are happening, and for me to be still questioning it. So what's coming is this limit energy. You're, at your final straw. You're at your overload point. You're, at your breaking point, because it's like you're not gonna keep stressing me about the decision I made for my life. Okay, but the nine of swords energy is for that you're getting a lot of stress from toxic witches. Okay. And the King of Swords energy is like making a tough decision about those toxic witches. Okay. Yeah. Because the King of Swords says we can all learn important things from one another. There could be things that they need to learn, right? Like you don't want to talk to these people, you don't want to work with these people. Why? You know? Because at the bottom of the deck it says the Hermit. There are some things that must be done on your own. Okay. And right behind that, with the Four of Pentacles, you've done that, I feel. Okay. Remember, the past energy or the because or the why is on the bottom of the deck. You've taken your time with the Hermit energy and the Four of Pentacles to do things on your own. And now you're like collaborating and working with people, and things are actually coming through for you in the current. And then you still got people saying negative things about what you're trying to do. You're about to give them some hard conversation, some tough, you know, communication. Like, what you need to check about yourself, because you're not gonna keep stressing me out about a decision I made about my life. I feel like I need to clarify what this intimacy is. Because what type of intimacy are you getting that you about to cut somebody out? Okay, what is intimacy for Cancer spirit? What is intimacy for Cancer? Closeness, sexuality, seclusion. It could even just be peace of mind. Four of Cups is the energy of dissatisfaction. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles is the energy of delay, waiting, evaluation, looking at things. You've been disappointed and you've had a chance to really evaluate and look at things. The Seven of Wands energy and the Five of Swords, that's what's making you block out anybody that got something negative to say, because you've had your time to yourself to sit and reflect on the dissatisfaction that you've been in. You're currently in a state where you're working with different people, right? But you're getting your wishes fulfilled. So you don't want to keep hearing what somebody got to say about a decision you made for your life, especially when you like it. Okay, yeah, that's what this is about. Yeah, you're getting more so not really the intimacy of, well, it is intimacy, but I would say it's more so the seclusion. Okay, I feel like that's more so what you're getting. Bottom of the deck says Three of Wands. Okay, justice. You've been waiting for this peace of mind for a minute, and this is why you're getting it. Because you're about to tell somebody, mind your business and focus on what you need to worry about with yourself. You're hurt, man. And sometimes we gotta do that. I don't know why I keep saying that. You heard me. You know where I got that from, right? It's a House of Pain with Tyler Perry. He's like, you heard me. He put up a show like, you need to go watch TV. You go watch TV, y'all. But that's what we got for Cancer. Cancer is real sweet, okay, because I have a Cancer child. But I also listen to her when she's talking on the phone with her friends and she's playing Roblox, and she gives them the business. We call her the CEO sometimes because she let you know about yourself real clearly, like real clearly. Now, no, what you're going to do is not open that door again, because if you do, I'm going to log off right now. Oh, she is so, and she comes off so sweet. I'm like, Mary, she's like, yes. Girl, I heard you in there cussing somebody out. All right, let's get into it. This is for Leo. Where are Leo's at? Leo, it's just your birthday season. What y'all do? What you do for your birthday season? Tell me. I want to know. No, I'm a Gemini. I knows you by default. Leo rising. What you do this weekend? What you do during the Leo season, Bishop? Cross washing for the cat. I'm about to go the wrong way. No more shit for Leo spirit. I always saw the split. I know it was gonna split right there. All right, here we go. Your overall energy, Leo, is shattered, damaged, brokenhearted, destroyed, with avoiding right behind that. Okay. It says blocking, escaping, pushing away. You might have experienced some disappointment, heartache, shattered energy because of avoiding. Is it something you should have done a long time ago? Something you've been kind of dismissing? Let's see. Past energy, illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. Mm, okay. Current energy, elusive, intangible, dishonest, tricky. You're all over the place. You don't know how to think. You don't know how to feel. You're questioning yourself. Maybe because if you were questioning yourself and then experience that shattered energy, it might be contributing to you like making decisions in the current. So what's coming? Lust, intensity, sexual energy, non-committal. What's behind that? Death. Something's complex, maybe. Something's, oh no, because you're giving all over the place energy. Maybe it's just something just really, really like, I want to say sensitive. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. All right. For Leo spirit, getting a message from movies. Oh, they started shopping. All right. For Leo spirit, clarify this energy for Leo this weekend. What's going on with Leo spirit? Thank you so very much. Please make it clear that Leo benefits greatly from the messages that come through. All right. Illusions. It's the past energy. Clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. Why is illusions here for Leo in the past? Okay. The Knight of Pentacles, okay, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles is slow movement. It says slowly but surely you're going places. So maybe you were trying to be in the past. Um, you chose maybe to go slow when it comes to making a decision or going in a certain direction. Maybe because your judgment was somewhat clouded, kind of all over the place, maybe feeling kind of unbalanced, especially with the Seven of Cups energy, where it says not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. So not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. So definitely just being cautious, right? Especially if you've experienced making poor choices in the past, right? There could have been an opportunity with this Ace of Wands energy. Ace of Wands energy for me can be like, you know, shiny and new, like, ooh, that's exciting. I want to go. Right. But if you've experienced opportunities where you might have made a decision and it didn't go the way that you thought, it can make this something that's, rather cautious for you. Okay. Yeah. Because the Five of Cups is right behind that. That's disappointment. The bottom of the Ace of Wands energy says, don't you see how your passion makes you glow? Could be very tempting. Right. But with the Five of Cups here, I feel like you've been disappointed by the tempting. Okay. Even though there's an opportunity here with the Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. You're like, I don't know about that. Okay. Because the bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. It's like, I know. Curiosity is a type of magic. It's like, I know how this could go. You say, if I make this decision, King of Swords, right? And I take this action, King of Wands, temperance and cherry. You couldn't make a decision in order to take action with the illusion's energy. Your judgment was clouded. You couldn't do it. So in the current, you got the elusive energy. All right. In the current, we have the elusive energy. Intangible, dishonest, tricky. All right. Why is elusive the current energy for Leo? Even though the Ace of Wands is there, he's like, but I read that before. Back doing it again. Okay, the Three of Wands and the Tower. Okay, so in the current, you have the elusive energy. The Three of Wands says, put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or another. Are you making a decision? Okay. Is this what you're doing? Because the next energy is the Tower. Get ready. Things are about to get shaken up. Bottom of the deck says Seven of Pentacles. Nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. Are you about to do it? I think you're doubting yourself. One more for elusive in the current with Leo. One more in the current for Leo. I feel like this Ace of Wands is calling you. Look, Ace of Pentacles, and then got even shinier. Okay. Now it's looking even more solid. Wow, what an abundant opportunity with the Five of Pentacles on the bottom, especially when things aren't that abundant. Are you about to do it? Are you about to do it? Because what's next is lust. Are you about to do it? Maybe you've been delaying, holding off, waiting, but with this Tower energy and this Ace of Pentacles, it seems like you are. Let's see. Let's see. For Leo Spirit. For Leo Spirit, why is lust at the energy of what's coming? Intensity, sexual energy, non-committal. Why is lust here? For Leo. The Four Swords and the Moon. Because you ain't been doing nothing out of fear. Like, Spirit's like, okay, so things are about to get more intense. If you felt as if, uh, it's too intense, I've been bamboozled before, not gonna do it now, just gonna hold off, wait, push it to the side. It's just getting more and more intense for you at this point. It went from being an Ace of Wands to like, that's attractive, to now being the Ace of Pentacles, like, God damn, listen, that's abundant. So you gotta do something, okay? Because you haven't been doing anything out of fear, right? And the Eight of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords is like you maybe wanting to put in the effort, wanting to work on it, but also doubting at the same time. So let's see. Why is less here as what's coming for Leo? Why is less here for Leo? The Five of Swords and the Page of Wands. Okay. So this is Four Swords to the Five of Swords is you healing or renewing or letting go or releasing any bad energy, any negative talk, any gossip, any, you know, hearsay, right? With the Page of Wands and the Hierophant, right? And communicating the action you plan to take towards an opportunity. The Hierophant energy is you committing to something that you feel is justice because it came through as the Ace of Pentacles. I want to know what it is. But the overall energy is shattered because maybe you feel like you don't want to be shattered. I'm gonna clarify that. Maybe you don't want to be shattered all because you're avoiding an opportunity because like past experiences. You might be like, I don't want to be like, like I missed out on this solid opportunity all because I'm like avoiding it. Let's get one more for less for Leo. Woo. One more for less for Leo. Okay. The Chariot and the Knight of Cups. The Chariot says, you'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. You won't go anywhere if you keep being afraid to take a risk, if you keep being afraid to try, if you keep being afraid to make a choice. Okay. With the Knight of Cups here, it says romanticize the present moment every chance you get. Every chance you get. Okay. Now you might make a choice and then you get bamboozled or you get shattered. But you might make a choice and then it'd be like the best choice you ever made, ever. So I feel like what's happening is spirit pulling you out of your indecisiveness and making you come out of this clouded judgment. It's just getting more intense. You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. You can't. But the sun on the bottom, that's your energy. You can't avoid it. This is you. You can't avoid it. You keep going back and forth to a Pentacles, okay? But you're ready. Spirit's like you're not gonna be you won't have the same outcome as you might have had before because you're ready. You know more, you've experienced more, you're more equipped. You won't have the same outcome as before. So Spirit's pulling you out of this indecisiveness. Let's see why shattered is here. Clarify the shattered as the overall energy for Leo. Damaged, brokenhearted, destroyed. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So this shattered energy could have happened from like a long-term commitment. Could have happened from like something you might have invested a lot of your money in. You know, something that you might have really given your all to. Okay. And the Page of Swords with the Knight of Swords is saying, but I know I still have to address this. It's something I can't avoid. Right. Yeah. But the Nine of Wands could just causing you more turmoil. Right. Yeah. So this is all happening because you might have experienced an opportunity in your past that didn't give you the best outcome. Okay. With the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. But at the bottom of the deck it says having it all looks different to everyone. Right. Um, maybe spirit is guiding you to change your perspective of what having it all looks like. Okay. Yeah. Strength card, which is your energy again. Right. It takes great strength to be soft, okay, to allow, okay. But my deck said the Empress, there is beauty to be found in every experience. Don't allow a situation or an opportunity to just disappear because of the past, okay, past disappointments, past, you know, shortcomings, okay. There's an opportunity, it's coming through as the Eight of Pentacles, and you're like, I don't like that. The Queen of Swords feels like it's time to make a decision. Four of Pentacles is what you are not doing. Okay. Four of Pentacles is holding back or holding on to. And you're holding back from making a decision, Queen of Swords. So it's like, no, you got to do it. Okay. Yeah. Whatever happened, disappointment with a long-term commitment or something you might have truly invested your all into in the past is creating this avoidance or resistance to you making clear decisions. And if you think your God, your Holy Spirit, your angels are going to let you sit in that energy, they're not. They're just going to make it more intense. So, the Four of Swords energy and the Five of Swords, renew, heal, and release any negative energy that may be coming with this opportunity. Okay. Because with the Chariot energy, it's time for you to move forward. And there's someone here to help you. Embrace it. Okay. Embrace it. Could be a Pisces, it could be a Cancer, it could be a Scorpio. Yeah. Or it could just be a nice, loving energy. It's just like, hey, come with me. Come with me. Run with me. And now. And now. Okay. Yeah. That's the same thing. Can't run from it at all. You can't. So, moving on to, you're so welcome, Sarah. Welcome to the Healing Circle. We be here all the time. I just had surgery, but I'll be back, one day at a time. Forcing myself to go one day at a time. It's difficult. It's difficult because I like to be in control. Right. This is for Virgo. Virgo, it's your birthday season. I just realized just how surrounded I am by Virgos and their birthday. I gotta pay attention. So Virgo spirit, what does Virgo need to know this weekend? Okay. What has happened, what is happening, what's about to happen for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? For Virgo. Could be some less to happen. Some result. I don't know. Virgo, let's see. Thank you. I feel good. I just read them and go take a nap. That's it. Virgo. Here we go. Virgo, your overall energy is clarity, honesty, intention, truth. Cancer also had this energy, so it could be related to a Cancer with intimacy right behind that, closeness, sexuality, seclusion. Okay. Cancer also had this energy. Okay. So maybe you're getting some clarity as to why someone might have taken some time to themselves, secluded themselves, or whatever, especially if they were going through some despair. Okay. You see, or this could be your energy. What happened in the past? Beauty, charming, graceful, luxurious. Things were looking good. Wonderful. Current, loyalty, dedication, trust, reliability. You like what's in front of you. Good. Okay. And what's coming for Virgo? Loss, grief, sorrow, pain. We don't like this. But let's see what spirit is talking about first. Okay. And address it. Because your overall energy is clarity. Maybe you're seeing things clearly now. Okay. Hmm. With the King of Swords, could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay. Maybe whatever this clarity is, it helps you see things so clearly where you can make it like a real decision. Okay. Because if things were going good in the past and right now, current, it's giving loyalty and dedication, like I can trust in this, and then all of a sudden it's lost. It's like, oh wow, I see things. I see it clearly. All right. Let's see. For Virgo spirit, it's a birthday. Let me give you an extra sprinkle. It's a sage spray. Now I know what it is. Okay. Why is beauty here? Charming, graceful, luxurious, passionately. Okay. The Ace of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Okay. So in the past, charming, beauty, charming, graceful, luxurious. I feel like you were able to see things clearly. Okay. And that might be about your overall energy is clarity. You were able to see things clearly, especially if you were kind of going back and forth between two options or, um, with choosing a path. The Two of Pentacles says, when life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced, right? Maybe you were able to find that balance by taking some time to yourself. You gain that clarity with the Ace of Swords. It says, look at you. You're bursting with sparkly new ideas. You saw things clearly. And with the Six of Swords energy, it allows you to move things into a better state. Okay. So whatever state you were in, Five of Swords energy is before the Six of Swords, maybe kind of, all over the place, feeling uncertain, maybe taking in conversations and ideas from other people. You weren't quite sure. Whatever certainty or clarity that you needed in the past, you received it. Okay. And it could be about a connection with the lover's energy. The lover's energy is not only the energy about a connection between you and someone, but it's about a major life choice. Okay. So you gain the clarity that you needed in order to make this major life choice. Okay. Ten of Cups could be something that you see as your happily ever after. All right. Yeah. Maybe you see an opportunity solely as just rainbows and smiles, like you're enjoying every moment of it. Okay. It's giving you nothing but beauty, graceful, luxurious, right? Maybe after a period of disappointment, Five of Cups. Okay. Because the Five of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like you're leaving something behind that you might have felt like wasn't giving you that true beauty. You know what I'm saying? Just wasn't giving you beauty. You might have been kind of uncertain about it, but whatever certainty you needed, you received and with the Ace of Swords, where you can make a choice about it. Okay. Yeah. hmm Two of Wands is right behind that. It's like this is an opportunity that's not giving me anything. A choice is needed. And I feel like you got the courage you needed to make that choice. So currently you have loyalty, dedication, trust, reliability. Why is this the current energy for Virgo? Maybe this is what you've been waiting for. Because you see how the dog is just kind of like, where is it? I want loyalty, right? Like, where's the loyalty? Let's see. Dedication, trust, reliability. Uh-oh. Why is this the energy currently for Virgo? Okay. The Knight of Cups, okay, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, with the Hermit energy on the bottom, that's your energy, Virgo. Okay, so you got the clarity you needed for whatever you were kind of going back and forth for or on. All right, it could be a major decision, a decision around partnership, something you might have saw as your happily ever after or see as your happily ever after a period of disappointment. Great. All right. So in the current, you're giving loyalty, dedication, trust, reliability. And with the Knight of Cups energy and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're allowing yourself or allowing someone to give of themselves emotionally towards something like long term, to like really plant seeds. The Seven of Pentacles is like sowing seeds. It says nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. You're allowing yourself to do that. Okay. With the Knight of Wands energy, that's about action. Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little, to do things a little different that you might have done before. Okay. So you're giving of yourself, right? You're trusting, I feel. And whatever is that you might have been receiving in the past that was giving you this beauty. Because the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. You've had time to think about it. You've had time to reflect on Five of Wands, what has been a problem. Okay. Yeah. Nine of Swords. What's been giving me a constant stress, right? So that could be what you're releasing here with this lost energy coming up, right? Hmm. That's why I pushed out. So I was like, that's not the freaking Hermit. Yeah, the Five of Wands energy is there, but Spirit, it pushed it out. That's not the Hermit, even though I said it was. It's not the Hermit. It says the Broom. And the Broom, number 13, is the Death energy. You're ending something that has been problematic. You see how Spirit works? I was dead wrong. Like, okay, Hermit. Nah, that's a death energy, Scorpio energy, where you're like, no, I'm ending this because it's problematic. So you can move things to a better state for yourself. Oh, I get it. So what's coming is this lost energy, grief, sorrow, pain. Why is loss here as what's coming for Virgo? Grief, sorrow, pain. Why is this here for Virgo? The Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that's right. And the Four of Wands. You're going towards brand new. Okay. So this lost energy, grief, sorrow, pain, I don't feel like it's your grief, sorrow, or pain. I feel like you're releasing this energy so that you can have this Ace of Cups, this brand new opportunity. It says, do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. Okay. Something that probably makes you feel rather graceful, rather charming, rather luxurious, rather beautiful. Okay. You like it. And with this Ten of Pentacles energy, it's just having it all looks different to everyone. Whether other people agree with it or not, you're not allowing that to impact your decision making in exploring this Ace of Cups energy. Yep. The Four of Wands energy. Family is whoever makes you feel most safe and comfortable being you. Okay. So people could be like, giving you their, your could be like trying to influence your decision making by including family, or you're giving up on family, or you're not being loyal, or whatever case may be. But whatever decision you made from the recent past, you were able to do that um, by gaining this clarity with the Ace of Swords energy. And it could have been directly related to family, foundation. Okay. You're starting to see that family is more than just, those who are you're biologically connected to. Okay. It's this family, it's whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. Because the bottom of the deck is the cozy witch, which is the fool. You're ready to jump. Okay. And it's all because you gain this clarity. All right. You're ready to jump. What's right behind that? Full source, because you had that time to yourself to reflect, to gain the clarity that you needed, where you might have been rather indecisive. Two of Pentacles. You're ready to jump. Congratulations, Virgo. Take the leap. Oh, sorry. Take the leap. Have fun. Enjoy your Virgo season. It's your birthday. Should I give you a birthday message? You're probably like, sure, give me a birthday message. Why? No, I'm just I'll give you a birthday message. Birthday message for Virgo. Just one card. We're gonna pull one card for you. Birthday message. Yeah. I'm gonna go Moonology. Give you one birthday message, Virgo. Because why not? I'm not doing anything else. For Virgo, Spirit. This is a Virgo message, birthday message for Virgo. One birthday message for Virgo, please. One Virgo message for Virgo. Birthday message for Virgo. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. I'm going to cut the deck. All right. Your message is step out of your comfort zone. It does say that. It says it. It's the North Node energy. Spirit is ready for you to step into a whole new chapter of who you are. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay. And that message says to you, good thing it's easy to find. It's the North Node. It's at the end. It says, there's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you within reason. Okay, it does say that. Okay. This possibly, no, this card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So, are you willing to follow through and lead the life you're incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, and it looks like you are, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? It's the freaking truth. That's exactly what your messages say. You're like, you know what? I got the clarity I need. I'm about to go take this leap, you know? And you probably be like, why did I even wait? Like, have fun, Virgo. That's for you. Moving on to Libra. Take my coffee. And pick my phone. I have a message or two. People always ask you, can you? No. You want money? I don't have it. I don't have the money. Stop asking for money. Here we go. I'm gonna respond with a lie. Libra. Let's see. What's coming in for you, Libra, this weekend? For Libra spirit, what has Libra experienced? What's going on with Libra in the current, and what is next for Libra? For more spiritual connection is showing. It could be something you've been hoping for, Libra. It's showing. The chase is also showing. Let's see. The Libra spirit. Here we go. Your overall energy, Libra, exhaustion. Okay. Long journey, depletion, fatigue, with beauty right behind that. Okay. Maybe you feel like you're trying to get to the state of beauty, which says charming, graceful, luxurious, and it has been an exhausting experience. Right? Okay. So let's see. What has happened? Illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. Right? So your current, elusive. Who had this energy? Was it Leo? Are you dealing for Leo? Intangible, dishonest, tricky. Like literally in the same spot, I feel. Rewind and tape. Let me know. I don't remember. What's next for you? Unspoken, regrets, lost words, disappointment. And it's because of this exhaustion energy. I feel like spirit could be telling you don't let exhaustion. I feel like you're giving Leo energy. Don't let exhaustion stop you from exploring an opportunity. Mhm, mhm. All right. I'm going a little different for you. Here you go. For Libra spirit. Libra, you could be definitely dealing with a Leo. And if I have to use my cozy wish deck to clarify, I will. Because I like the messages at the bottom. But I feel like I'm going to go a different deck for you. Yeah. You're showing. So it's definitely for you. Okay. In the past, we have illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. Why is illusions the past energy for Libra? Okay. The King of Swords and the Four Cups with the Two of Cups on the bottom. There could be someone you were connected to that disappointed you. All right. They didn't give you what you were expecting. They could have rejected you, ignored you. Okay. Because you can clearly see with the King of Swords and the Four Cups, he's not even looking at the disappointment. He's looking at a whole different direction. Okay. Two of Cups is on the bottom. Right. So in the past, your judgment could be somewhat clouded because of disappointment you might have received from a masculine energy. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or it could be someone you were connected to. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Yeah. The Ten of Pentacles showed with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Maybe this was a direction that it could have gone or should have gone. It could have been someone else involved, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Feminine energy could be like a long-term commitment there. That could have been distracting. All right. But either way, it's contributing to clouded judgment from the past. Yeah. Ace of Cups is here. The Ace of Cups is something brand spanking new. And you might be questioning, like, is this the right direction for me? Because of the justice energy on the bottom. Now, Libra, you are the justice energy. Okay. So if you're questioning, like, if a new beginning going into a new direction is the right direction for me, should I do it with the full energy? Spirit's like, yes, it's justice. This person disappointed you, out with the old, in with the new. Because in the current, you have elusive. You're not sure about the new. Intangible, dishonest, tricky. Why is this here for Libra? Mhm. Even if you're a masculine Libra, okay, whatever has happened has made you push away new opportunities. Okay. It's a conflict, Five of Wands to the Three of Pentacles. You allowing new, rebuilding, you working with new people, you collaborating with new people. Okay. With the King of Wands and the Hermit, it's like you should do it, but instead of you're kind of taking a step back, you're not. You're maybe reflecting too much, right? Whatever has happened in your past, it is direct conflict to you exploring the current. Three of Cups. This could be celebrations with other people. Okay. This can be, I'm getting celebrations. It's like literally everyone has a mug. Okay. This can be, conflict with you coming together with new people. Okay. The Chariot and the Four of Wands. Spirit wants you to move on or move past a relationship that might have ended. Death energy. Five of Pentacles. Let it go. Okay. Because it's making you elusive or not trust new opportunities. Elusive. The Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups energy is about care for self first. All right. Although she's also a queen that gives a lot of herself. Okay. So this elusive energy is a conflict to you, maybe spending time with other people, but also it's a conflict with you doing what's best for you. Who's on the bottom of the deck? You. Okay. So spirit wants you to think about that. Okay. Because with the Seven of Cups energy and the Two of Pentacles, whatever has happened is causing you to question, doubt, and go back and forth with whether to move forward or move on. Okay. So what's coming up for you is unspoken. Regrets, lost words, disappointment. Why is this the energy for Libra coming? The Six of Cups and the Five of Cups. The Six of Cups is memories of the past, right? It can be people from the past. It can be things that might happen that generate memories from the past that have been rather disappointing. But even if it comes up again, Spirit just wants you to know with the Sun card and the Eight of Cups, it is still something to let go. Okay. It is still something to let go. Spirit wants you to clearly see. So what? It is still something to let go. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. It's time for you to work on something, to put your effort in something that is going to produce an outcome for you. The Eight of Pentacles is your work and your effort, which you put your energy into. You want to do that or put your energy into something that's going to produce an outcome for you. Seven of Pentacles is where you sow your seeds, where you spend your time, energy, and money. And with the Eight of Swords energy, this experience is keeping you rather limited. Spirit wants you to temper that energy. Do not allow your past to stop you in your present. Anything else for unspoken? The High Priestess energy and the King of Pentacles. Okay, the High Priestess energy is about using your intuition. King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Use your intuition when it comes to this person. Okay, because whatever guarded energy you may have towards someone that is coming in your life or that is currently in your life, you need to let go of. Right? The Knight of Wands energy and the Queen of Pentacles. All right. Okay. Okay. With the past and the Eight of Pentacles, it's like as soon as you let go of someone who has been a pain in your assets, it's like they show up. It's like, what up? Give you back. Seriously. And I feel like even if they do come back with the energy of wanting to work on the past, use your intuition when it comes to this person because look at what they've done so far, thus far. Why is unspoken here for Libra? I feel like Spirit wants you to put you first, you know? Like, I don't want an explanation. I want you, like, literally, like, look, in the cycle. Spirit's like, no, keep going. In the cycle so that you can move on. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's energy from a person that's making you like, you know, uh, uh, reflect on those energies from the past and make you question. Spirit's like, let it go and move on. If it's a person coming back from the past, it's like, I just want to tell you what happened. The center girl, okay, that's fine, but I'm letting that go and I'm moving on. Don't allow that person to keep you going through the same BS. Okay, it's an energy of waiting. It's like holding you up, waiting for that Six of Pentacles to come through. It's a block, Seven of Wands. Cut it out. Cut it out because you're tired of it. Okay, you're tired of waiting for the beauty to come through. Okay, you're tired of waiting. Especially like if you're tired of waiting, it's your decision to make a choice to move on. So why is exhaustion the overall energy for Libra? Long journey, depletion, fatigue. Ah, good. The Empress energy is your energy, is about progression, abundance, happiness, growth, right? And Spirit wants you to change your perspective when it comes to what that looks like. Okay. 4 1's energy is about relationship, stability, foundation, loyalty, um, all that. Look, all that. Okay. Stability. Okay. Spirit wants you to change your perspective on what that truly looks like. All right. Because with the death energy and the strength card, Spirit does not want you to resist real opportunities that are coming in for you. You've already experienced exhaustion. It's time for you to have beauty. Don't run from it. You heard me? Seriously. Go look at House of Pain because he said it. You heard me? This is true. If it's memories that come up, block it. If it's a person that comes up from the past, block it. Because all it is to like hold you back and keep you in the energy of waiting. We're not waiting here in 2025. Step up or step off. See, that's that Gemini energy. But for real. Okay. You're welcome. For sure. You're welcome, Bishop. My baby brother. There you go. Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with you. Or Scorps. Let me see what's going on with my Uber Eats order. Super pleased with it. I hate when they like substitute stuff. I'm like, I didn't want that. But okay, I guess. Here we go. For Scorpio spirit. Holy Spirit is in heaven if it's for Scorpio. For Scorpio spirit. What has been going on with Scorpio? What is currently going on with Scorpio? What's about to go through with Scorpio? One more shuffle. Nope, don't like it. One more shuffle. Here we go. Ready? There you go. Overall energy, elusive. God dang. Okay, it literally says it. Intangible, dishonest, tricky, with heart song. It's like maybe you are, look what's peeping out right behind that. Euphoria. Maybe you're like doubting something that you already truly know with your inner knowing card here. Yeah. It says inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. You're doubting something you already know. Hey sugar, how you? What happened in the past? Beauty, charming, graceful, luxurious. Okay. You see that person right there, Marquetta? That's my cousin. And she knows where I am at all times. She's my known stalker. She's my allowed stalker. Okay. I totally permit her to know all of my shenanigans. And the current energy. Despair. Falling apart, sinking, hopeless. Okay. So in the past, things were beautiful. In the current, not so much. So what's coming up for you? Confessions. Unexpected message, unveiling justification. You know why this is happening for you, Scorpio? Because you're doubting something that you already know. You just listen to your intuition. You want to use this deck? No, don't want to use this deck. Putting it back. Going back to the Cozy Witch deck. I don't know why I had to go to the other deck for you, Uber. Let's see. For Scorpio. One more shuffle for Scorpio. Okay, here we go. Mhm. I'm doing good, Divination. Yeah. Beauty, charming, graceful, luxurious. I tried you out earlier, Divination, because you remember why is beauty here as the past energy for Scorpio? Charming, graceful, luxurious. The the Two of Pentacles. It says when life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. Okay. So with the Empress on the bottom. So in the past, even though something was really good for you, okay, it was beautiful, it was charming, graceful, luxurious, you were maybe still doubting it. Seriously. You losing. You were maybe still doubting it, kind of going back and forth, questioning Two of Pentacles. Right? Should I progress this forward? Should I do it? Look, Six of Pentacles. Is this fair? Is this balanced? Should I do it? The Emperor is right behind that. Okay. Should I give myself to this? Why is beauty here in the past for Scorpio? Okay. The patient, which we discovered that this is the hangman energy, right? So it says, learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. Okay. That's the hangman energy. So if you were going back and forth with something that was definitely giving you the graceful, luxurious, and energy, Spirit could have wanted you to sit still. The karmic energy on the bottom. Okay, Virgo. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, but Spirit was like, okay, since you're not sure, sit still for a minute. So you can change your perspective on something. Because if it's giving you beauty, why are you doubting it? Okay, so why is beauty here for Scorpio? Yeah, Two of Swords, because you couldn't make a decision on it. You were maybe, being closed off to it. You weren't really giving your energy to it. Okay. Look, the Chariot. You were being closed off. You were delaying the progress. Best explanation, perfect explanation. So Spirit's like, okay, although in the past you had an opportunity that was giving you beauty, you're still questioning it. So sit still for a minute because you're delaying the progress. So in the current, you may be going through despair, falling apart, sinking, feeling hopeless. Maybe you feel like you're being disciplined or something like that. But you're not. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the cozy witch, which is the fool, the moon, which is the moon, justice, another major arcana, that's three, and the Eight of Swords. Okay. The Magician and the Tower, the Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords. If you've never read tarot before, let me give you tarot 101. Okay. Seriously. Like, this is the most clear that I can explain it to you ever because I literally just said the same exact thing. The Magician is creation. You create it. So remember, the bottom of the deck is the because, the why, with the feeding information. Because you created a tower, okay, which is like a crumbling or a shutdown, to something that was a wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, solely off of doubt and questioning. Okay, Seven of Swords energy. Like, I don't believe in it. Okay, the toxic witches and the Ace of Cups. There could have been other people influencing your decision in a new beginning. Because of that, currently you're going through despair, falling apart, sinking, hopeless. Right? If you are a masculine, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, Maybe you have Scorpio in your chart in some way. Maybe you're someone, maybe you're just a masculine. You are a Scorpio, but you're a masculine who is like always responsible for people's responsibilities or always doing something, right? Spirit wants you to step out on faith and not worry so much about that. Okay. So with this moon energy, justice, and the Eight of Swords, Spirit's like, since you allowed fear to get into your decision making or to make you overall elusive to an opportunity that you already know was good for you. Okay. It's justice for you to sit still. Eight of Swords in your current. If you're like, why am I going through this? You did that. Not spirit. You're not being punished. You can come completely out and you did that. Okay. It's the truth. It's the truth. Shame the devil. Me. It's the truth. So what's coming up for you is confessions, an unexpected message, unveiling, maybe even a justification. Queen of Pentacles. So now someone's coming through as a partner. This could be the same person that you already knew from back in the day or from the past. Okay. Strength card. It is. Before I even looked at the card, Spirit's like, no, it is that person. It is the Queen of Pentacles that you resisted. Okay. Because of the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Maybe they Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Um, the Nine of Pentacles is about like stability. Um, it's about like, readiness. It's about um financial gain. This Queen of Pentacles could be coming in on some coins, right? And with the Ten of Wands energy and the Six of Wands, Ten of Swords, they don't want to mess it up. Okay. So maybe they're looking to you because you are the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what you know, what you know. And so now that they're coming in on some ends, they're maybe reaching out to you. It's gonna be an unexpected message. Okay. A confession or something is a way for you to communicate with this Queen of Pentacles. All right. This Queen of Pentacles, the one you resisted, okay, is reaching out to you maybe to ask about financial advice or something like that. Okay. Why is confessions here for Scorpio? The Empress and the Nine of Wands. Okay. So the Empress is about growth and expansion because of the Nine of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Six of Cups. All right. So this is the Empress. I mean, this is the Queen of Pentacles that you resisted. With the Empress energy here, there's an opportunity for growth and expansion. All right. The Nine of Wands energy is like struggle. With the Page of Swords energy and the Six of Cups, it's like this is an opportunity to talk about the past. Okay. So this Empress, this Queen of Pentacles, I keep calling her Empress because the Empress is here. This Queen of Pentacles is reaching out because maybe they have some money coming through or something like that, and they're reaching out to you for maybe advice or guidance. Okay, it's an opportunity for progress. For a period of struggle. You already gone through despair, Scorpio. Okay, literally, it's an opportunity for progress after a period of struggle. And Spirit is saying, you know, you need to talk about the past. It's like this is the opportunity to talk about the past. Hold tight. This is important. You guys didn't hear anything. That's perfect. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, Scorpio, it's on you. You did this. You did this to yourself. Now, if you're going through any type of despair or any type of like, let me make sure the sound and all that's good. Tell me if it's straight. Mhm. Okay, it's good. All right, you're good. If you have been going through any type of turmoil, you did that. Okay. Put yourself in the right position. Right? If you are the Queen of Pentacles and maybe you're about to come in on some money or whatever, and you're thinking about reaching out to somebody that maybe kind of pushed you away in the past or things didn't go well, there might be a conversation about the past. Okay. Okay. Anything else about confessions for Scorpio? One. Two, mm, okay. The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands with the King of Cups on the bottom and the Six of Pentacles. You wanted this badly. Okay. You saw this as an opportunity that was like equal give and take. You were emotionally invested. It was giving you beauty. You let the people around you, Three of Pentacles, cause a delay. Okay. Reflect on that. Moving on to seriously. We all make mistakes, Scorpio. Don't take it, you know what I'm saying, like to the heart, but take it to the heart because we also have to reflect on the things that we do to ourselves. Okay. And when the spirit is kind of opening the door for you to correct it or change it, receive it. All right. Moving on to when we will have reading. You know what, Divinisha? I'm going to make sure that I give you guys the opportunity to do like a Talk to Me Tuesday. That's not on a Tuesday, especially because it's a long weekend. So we can like do something this weekend. I'm just, find the best time because I love y'all. I really, really do. We get to talk to me Tuesday. So I do plan to do something with you guys. With everyone, but you know how we do. Okay. Let's like so the Sagittarius. This was Sag. All right, for my son, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What is it that Sag needs to know this weekend? What has happened with Sag? What's currently going on with the Sag? What's coming up for the Sag? Please make it clear. Hey, yo, you got to stay off my stuff. It's messy. And then you shaking and stuff. Get off my stuff. I can focus. I'll show you my scar at the end. Oh, no, then I have to take off my wig. I'll do that. So, all right, Sagittarius. I don't like it. One more percentage. Here we go. Ready? All right. Your overall energy is consequences, karma, destiny, cause, and effect, with letting go right behind that. Okay. So you could be experiencing karma, cause, and effect, maybe your actual destiny because of you letting go of something. This is good. But what happened in the past, recent past, one day? Someday, somewhere, another time. Maybe it was an opportunity that you wanted. Maybe you had to dismiss it, put it away, put it off to the side because of this energy of one day. Currently, tension, turbulence, argument, stress. Maybe you feel like that was a poor decision with the tension energy. Okay. What's next? Apprehensive. guarded, cautious, afraid. Okay, there could be an opportunity coming in for you that you are somewhat guarded with, cautious with, afraid of. Okay, and it could be because of what happened in the past. But let's see. Not sure. Yeah. Four sided flip. Okay. Sag. So your past energy is one day, someday, somewhere, another time. All right. King of Pentacles and the Cozy Witch, which is the Fool. So the King of Pentacles says true success isn't just about money, it's about happiness too. And the Fool says take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. Okay. So in the past, there could have been an opportunity, and maybe you didn't go towards it because you were like, maybe I shouldn't, it's like maybe someday, somewhere, another time. But maybe you could be reflecting on that in the now, like probably should have. Okay. Especially with the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. It's like an opportunity. Eight of Wands is communication, and you were like, Two of Swords, I don't know. Okay. All right, let's see. Why is one day here in the past for Sagittarius? The Three of Wands. Yeah, you waited. Even though with the Queen of Cups energy on the bottom, it was something you wanted. So it's like this could be a feminine energy, someone that you had deep emotion for. This could be something that you truly felt was like emotionally connected to who you are, was best for you. But instead of you taking that leap, you waited and said maybe like someday, somewhere, another time. Okay. Yep. Seven of Wands energy. Okay. Blocked it. You put up a block. And I feel like you might be reflecting on that now and kind of maybe doubting that response. Or doubting or regretting that response. Okay, here we go. Current energy is tension, turbulence, arguments, stress. Why is tension the current energy for Sagittarius? The Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Things aren't moving right now. Okay. So right now in the current, things are rather stressful, could be going through a lot of tension because with the Knight of Pentacles energy, things are moving rather slow. It says slowly but surely, you're going places. Things are probably moving, but just probably not as fast as you would like. Okay. Especially with the Eight of Swords on the bottom. Okay. In the trade, you might not know how to get things to move forward quicker. Right. You might not know. And that could be causing you a lot of stress. Okay. The Ten of Wands is causing you a lot of stress with the Tower, especially if you're experiencing unexpected. Am I saying it right? Yeah. Unexpected upheavals. Okay. Yeah. If you're experiencing unexpected upheavals, um, maybe the stress of things moving so slow is causing you a lot of stress. Mhm. The Ten of Wands says, why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? You could be thinking about that right now. Like, did I make things more difficult than they need to be? I had an opportunity. I felt like it was perfect for me. I wanted to go, but instead I waited. Okay. Yeah, but the Tower on the bottom in the world, Knight of Swords is like, mhm, yeah. I think things are at this point with the Ten of Wands energy, um, where you might feel like you can't wait no longer. Let's see, why is tension here for Sagittarius? Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. It's like things aren't moving. It's rather difficult. You're tired of slow movement. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, there we go. The Two of Wands is you choosing a path. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles can be you choosing a path that you feel like is what's best for you financially. It could be like you truly it can be like something that you are like really investing your energy into, you're putting your money into as a part of your foundation, your core of who you are, right? All right, cool. The Six of Wands, you're being more public with it, you're being obvious with it. People maybe be shocked. It says you're kind of a big deal. So start acting like it. Maybe you've been kind of hiding your jewels in a way, like pushing it off to the side, like maybe some other time, not right now. But in the current, you're regretting that decision. The Three of Pentacles, it could be like you working with other people, even committing to other opportunities with the Hierophant energy and the High Priestess energy and the Page. Okay, Page of Swords is I know. The High Priestess energy is connecting with your intuition, but also like getting intuitive confirmation, mhm, with the overall energy being consequences. It's like you're getting intuitive confirmation that this is what needs to be done. Because with the Ten of Wands energy, you're at your breaking point. Okay. So you are choosing a direction when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Having it all looks different to everyone. It might not be something that you initially planned for. It might not be something that everyone expects you to do, but you're doing it. You're being more public about it. People may be shocked. You're being obvious about it. Okay. Could be you rebuilding, but your opportunity, I feel like it's your opportunity to rebuild. It's you working with other people, collaborating with other people, creating maybe new commitments, and you're doing, I feel like, what you intuitively know you should have done. Okay. Yeah. Because what's next is apprehensive, guarded, cautious, afraid. I feel like you are making a decision to go in a new direction and you may be a little afraid. Why is apprehensive what's next for Sagittarius? The Four of Pentacles and the Sun, because you've been holding back for so long. Okay. The Sun card with the Nine of Pentacles. You've been holding back from something that you know would give you what you need, like that you know you're ready for, that you know you can do. So it might be something that you're a little afraid of, but you're doing it. The Empress. Okay, yeah. The Two of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Cups. This apprehensive energy in the immediate future could be something that can maybe like hold you back from allowing something to progress or cause you to avoid or push it away. But with the Queen of Cups energy, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Cups, it's a direct block to somebody or someone that you feel is you should have said yes to in the beginning, in the past. Yeah, but the Magician on the bottom and the Broom energy, the Magician is creation. The Broom energy is the death energy. So you created this ending or this tower, okay? Because the tower is what's next to something that was equal give and take. So even though people might not be in agreement with it, and they may even be like shocked, you're doing it because you feel like you held back from progressing towards this anyway by avoiding it. Avoiding says, wake up. What is it that you truly want? And I feel like you're doing that as what's next. You're looking at what you truly want. And I feel like you're not allowing something to block you from from what it is that you truly want. This could be a feminine who's defending their position when it comes to a masculine, or vice versa. Anything else for apprehensive? The star with the shrimp card is what you want. You've just been resisting because of what other people got to say about it. Five of Swords. I hate that. I really do hate that. That bothers me the most. It like makes my skin crawl because screw them. The toxic witches, literally, after these cards are spilled out, kind of pushed off the deck. Toxic witches. These people are not good for you. They're not. Not in your decision making. Not saying you got to cut them off completely. Just don't allow them to impact your decision making. When you know you should have already said yay. It's giving similar to Scorpio. To have Scorpio in your chart. The consequences for letting go. Letting go of people that's not in agreement to what you're trying to do. When you know you should have done it. Right? Okay. Capricorn. All right. Let's get through this. What are all these messages? Oh, it's nothing. Capricorn. You're a Leo divination. Did you hear Leo message? You do that for yourself. All right, Capricorn. Holy Spirit into heaven. All right, yeah, cleanse a little bit. Cleanse the energy because it's giving repetitive BS. Okay? Repetitive BS messages. Mhm. I was doing something with someone and they made a little smart comment. I was like, did your sage tell you to do that? I said, sure did. Ain't ain't failed me yet. Ain't failed me yet. So, Capricorn. Don't let people play with Capricorn spirit. What has with Capricorn, what is going on with Capricorn, what's coming up with Capricorn. With Capricorn. The beginning your fantasy, your new beginning that you've been wanting. Capricorn, your overall energy is beauty. Literally. Charming, graceful, luxurious. Maybe after an apology. You see it? What's coming through right behind that? Or not, it's not behind that, but it's pushing through. Limits. Okay. There could be something that's like at this point at its limit. Okay. So let's see what has happened. Misunderstood. Lost soul, victim, mistake. Okay. Maybe you went through a mistake. Maybe you feel like you were misunderstood. Whatever. Current energy, heart song. Inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. Okay. So this is the inner knowing, you knowing what this is about. What's next? Rejection, irrational fear, saying no, dismissal. We're going to clarify and see what that is. Because the overall energy is beauty. Seems like you're getting your fantasy or something after an apology. But maybe that apology is not coming. Who knows? I don't know. You know? I don't know. More shuffling. I don't know if I should use this deck. Not shuffling right. The Page of Cups energy just pushed out. So there could be a need for an apology, but with the Judgment energy on the bottom, it's like someone has to make that decision. And the Eight of Cups energy is right behind that. It's like maybe someone's choosing not to. It's like leaving the past behind. All right, let's clarify one more time. See if the shuffle's right. Okay. That was a message that needed to come through. Okay. So in the past, you have misunderstood. Lost soul, victim, mistake. Okay. Why prepare for Capricorn? Okay. Justice, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups on the bottom. So justice says, stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. Four of Wands. Family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. Three of Pentacles. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. Okay. So this could be you rebuilding with other people, working with other people, creating new family, or allowing people to come into your life as family. Spirit is like, this is justice. Okay. With the bottom of the deck, you have Three of Cups. It says, come together with your coven. Nine of Wands. Now, coming together with your coven is like the people that are around you, the people you grew up with, the people you got, history with. But even with the Nine of Wands right behind that, maybe that history has not been the best. That history could be like struggle, right? So you could have had an opportunity where, you could have collaborated with new people, rebuild, um, something that you might have felt like was justice that created some foundation for you, Four of Wands. But you might have pushed it away because of what other people had to say. Create a foundation with people you know. Hmm. Current energy, heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. Maybe in the past you see that as like a mistake with the misunderstood card here. Okay. The Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So in the current, you might feel like there's something I should have done or should do, but instead you're holding back from doing so because of the good luck charm, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you feel like it's not the right time. Knight of Swords is right behind that. So Knight of Swords is being decisive and making a decisive decision or being decisive. Maybe you feel like it's not the right time to make that type of decision. You're questioning it maybe. Okay. That might be the reason why you have rejection as your energy as what's next. Why is heart song here for Capricorn? Okay. It says the Emperor and the world. Spirit just said it out loud. You got to do it. Okay. The Emperor is being a leader or being in control of a situation, taking the lead. Right. And with the world energy is to close out a cycle and begin a new one. Right. Especially with the Two of Cups on the bottom. Right. Eight of Swords. This could be a union that you might feel stuck in, a union that you feel like cause resistance for you. Okay. With the Nine of Wands, it's draining you, it's tiring you out. You can't just, it's exhausting you. Okay. But you have to be the one to end that cycle. Okay. Because you have an inner knowing that you need to do something or that something has to be done by you, Knight of Wands energy. With the Four of Pentacles energy, you're holding back from doing so. Okay. With next, rejection. One more. We're doing the same thing. Trying to go with that. Clarify rejection as what's next. Irrational fear, saying no, dismissal. Why is this what's next for Capricorn? The Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords with the Eight of Wands on the bottom. Okay. So there is an opportunity coming. Ace of Wands. It's pretty spectacular, pretty tempting. It says, it says, don't you see how your passion makes you glow? Whatever this is, and it makes you excited, makes you glow. Okay. The Knight of Swords energy, it requires you to make a decision. It says, be ambitious, chase your ever dream. Chase your every dream. Be ambitious, chase your every dream. Something that makes you glow. Spirit wants you to be ambitious. But the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. With the Seven of Cup energy, you're questioning it. So Spirit's like, go. And you're like, no. Okay, so that's that rational fear. Why is rejection here? It's something that is definitely, making you sparkle, making you glow, right? You gotta make a decision on it. And Spirit's like, go, go, go. And you're like, no. Okay. Didn't turn over. Okay. The Seven of Swords, mhm, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So your lack of trust is causing you to question and delay. Okay. Because of the Three of Wands, you're waiting, you're delaying, you're holding things up. You have an opportunity here in the immediate future, but it looks like you're going to push it away because of your lack of trust. The Seven of Pentacles says, nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. Two of Pentacles says, when life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. I feel that that could be something that Spirit is saying to you. It's time for you to find a way to get balance when things kind of get confusing for you. Because it's something for you to have long term, but you're waiting to entertain it. Definitely delaying. It's a major life choice. The overall energy, though, is beauty, charming, graceful, luxurious. Let's clarify that message. Why is the overall energy beauty for Capricorn? The Three of Cups and Judgment coming together with your coven. There's a decision that needs to be made. Queen of Swords and the Two of Wands. It's a tough decision. Whatever this coven is, it's a tough decision. Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. It's going to be disappointing to someone else. You coming together with your coven is going to be disappointing to someone else. The Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. But you know what you want. Anything else for beauty? The Empress and the Nine of Cups. If you want progress, if you want your wishes fulfilled, you know what you gotta do. Mhm. You're gonna let the coven take away an opportunity for growth from you. Come to reflect on Capricorn. Because the Nine of Cups is saying this is a wish fulfillment. My order is here. Let me go get it and give me 2 seconds. 1 second. Sorry, y'all. You know, had to do it. Where's my stalker cousin? You know, you watching my vacation. Did you see that package come? Who had to bring it through? Who had to bring it out? Me. Well, you're coming, my stalker cousin. All right, y'all. Okay, going to Aquarius, and then we have Pisces, and then yeah. Okay. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This is for Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarian, have Aquarius in your chart. Yeah. For Aquarius, would you say different? Hey, I can pick me. I can this one. Okay. Mhm. Hey, it's not about money. I appreciate your money. I just enjoy doing it for you guys. All right. Mm. For Aquarius. Yes. Only you. This is the first time out of all the zodiacs that we've gotten only you. Okay. Which says fixated, attached, hypnotized, and vows. Right behind that. Wherever this energy is, this is someone that is focused on only you when it comes to commitment, promises, fidelity, long term, vows. It's just you. So what happened in the past? Spiritual connection. It was deep. It literally says deep love, soulmates, unity. It was something unexplainable. Right? You see that? Yeah. So where are things currently? Longing, aching, pining, past love. So obviously you're not with that person now, or maybe you've given distance to that person now, but they're longing for that spiritual connection. So what's next? Didn't want to come out at first. Mirror, reflection, shared feelings. You. You is where it started. You is where it ends. You listen. Seriously. It's you. Only you. This person doesn't listen. I love it. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. We're checking in on Aquarius in this reading for the weekend. Start off with them and it's ending with them. Okay. Let's see. All right. Aquarius. So in the past, recent past, spiritual connection, deep love, soulmates, unity. Clarify this energy for Aquarius spirit. The Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Although the connection was deep, someone questioned it, whether it was you or the other person. Okay, with the Five of Cups, it could have been disappointment with you that made you question it even more. Like, I don't know, like this can't be what's deep and spiritual for me because look at the disappointment. If something happened, okay. The Ace of Swords is clarity with the Ace of Wands. Maybe that's some truth and clarity about what I consider the Ace of Wands to be something that's here today and gone tomorrow. There's no substance there. There's nothing that's going to really keep it and hold it tight to you. The Ace of Wands energy can be something that's like an affair, right? Yeah, but the Knight of Swords energy and the Three of Swords. Someone made an abrupt decision, okay, that could have caused some disappointment and heartache and grief. So it made you question, like, how is this a spiritual connection? How is this deep love? Right? Okay. Where you were, kind of on the fence, you feel like you got the clarity that you needed. Right? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Okay, and the Six of Swords. Whoever this energy is, this is someone that is in love with you. They feel like they just made a stupid decision. Okay. Yeah. With the Eight of Pentacles energy and the Page of Cups is someone that wants to work on things, wants to do what is needed, tell you what's needed in order to move things into a better state. And this is not to just get over on you. This is someone that also feels with this mirror energy, this spiritual connection. It's deep. Okay. From the current of longing, aching, pining, that's love. Why is longing the current energy for Aquarius? The Emperor, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Mm. It's an energy of longing because you're waiting for someone to step up, I feel. Could be an Aries. This is someone you're waiting for them to step up, especially if they cause the issues that have now become too much. Okay? With the Six of Wands energy on the bottom and the Queen of Cups, it's like if you want it, come get it. Okay? And with the Knight of Pentacles energy, ain't nothing happening. It's like ain't nothing happening. It's like you want it, come get it. But ain't nothing happening. Okay, so it's definitely giving the energy of just longing and aching and pining over love that you're like, okay, if you want it, come get it. You caused it, fix it. You caused it, fix it. The Emperor energy says being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. And maybe someone feels like they don't have what it takes to step into that energy. The Nine of Wands says it could take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. There is more that someone has done to cause defeat to this connection. Because what's next is the Ten of Wands. Why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? And I feel like that's the reason why you're in that energy in the current. Like if you want it, come and get it because you did it. You want it to work out. You want it to be successful. You want everything to like move into a better state. Come and fix it. So what's next is mirror. Maybe they feel the same way. You're like, yep, I'm gonna fix it. Reflection, shared feelings, you. Why is mirror? What's next? What's this card? The Hierophant. Taurus energy could be someone that wants to commit. Why is mirror here as what's next for Aquarius? Reflection, shared feelings, you. The patient witch, which is the hangman. The cozy witch, which is the fool. The Two of Wands, which is a choice. Mhm. The Sun, Leo energy. The Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Mhm. Someone does feel the same way you feel. So with the patient wish energy, although it says learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. I feel like if someone has been in that longing, aching, pining energy, they are in an energy where they have maybe figured out, learned, or know what they need to do next in order to get the outcome that they want. Because the fool energy is taking that leap. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. Maybe someone is feeling like, okay, yeah, you might have messed up in the past. You might have done some things the wrong way. But if you want things to be different, it's your decision, it's your responsibility to take that leap. You create the new beginning for the in a new day. It's like someone who might be in that aching, pining, past love energy, not doing much of nothing right now, sees that they have to make that new beginning. And they do so with the Two of Wands. Maybe they see things clearly with the Sun card and the Knight of Pentacles, that the reason things are not growing, that the reason things are not changing is because of what they're doing. And the Seven of Swords energy is like creating doubt, creating worry, creating stress, creating deception, creating issues. Nine of Cups is something that they see as justice and a wish fulfillment. Justice in the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. Stability, Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles. They're going to do what they need to do to get you, okay? Because the overall energy is only you, fixated, attached, hypnotized. Look, 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 look. The Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Swords. This is someone who is waiting to make a concrete decision and it's causing them nothing but turmoil because of the Tower, an unexpected change. Oh, they're going to do what they need to do to get you. It is definitely mutual. The only zodiac sign on their deck who got only you, because this person is fixed on only you. I trying to understand why you in the energy like spiritual connection where, right? Especially if they made an abrupt decision. Knight of Swords energy is like acting without thinking. Who told you to do that? I don't know. I just did it. But person gonna do what they gotta do because it's just you for them all day. Vows, misunderstood, secret admired, loose. Like they feel like they made a mistake. Moving on to Pisces. Knowing since what? 11? It's 2. Hey y'all all my afternoon and I love it. For Pisces, spirit. For Pisces. One more for Pisces. What can Pisces expect this weekend? What has happened? What is happening? What's about to happen for Pisces? One more shuffle. Yeah. Maybe we're gonna get some type of realization or epiphany around someone. Okay. Let's see. Your overall energy is apprehensive, guarded, cautious, afraid, and receptive. Okay. Which says open heart, softness, vulnerability. So you could be getting someone like being open about why they were apprehensive, maybe someone being more transparent. Let's see what happened in the past. Shallow, superficiality, boredom, blank. Not much of nothing. Okay. Current, clinging, holding on, obsessing, watching. Although someone hasn't been doing much of nothing, still a lot of clinging in the current. What's next? Deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. Maybe you're going to get some understanding as to why this is. I don't know. Let's see. For Pisces, spirit. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, Pisces. Okay. Shallow, superficiality, boredom, blank. Why is this here in the past for Pisces? The Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands. Okay. So the reason why things were kind of like shallow in the past is because someone was taking action or doing things that were maybe a direct conflict to making a choice. Two of Swords is right behind that. It's like avoidance, like being closed off. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Shoot. Yeah. Could have something to do with the Queen of Wands, a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Okay. With the Ten of Wands energy, the Nine of Wands, and the Emperor. Okay. Um, this could have been like responsibility, guilt, something that was weighing heavy on someone, and maybe they're taking ownership of that. Could be an Aries. But someone that's like taking ownership of something that has been like a weight. someone's actions with a Queen of Wands. Okay. Maybe someone was being rather so superficial because of um it can even be like past action with someone else. Because the Knight of Wands says sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. And if you are someone that's coming through with the Queen of Wands, where it says replace your self doubt with self confidence, and maybe you don't listen to rules, that could cause trauma for some. So it's like someone might have made things more difficult than they needed to be, and they're taking ownership for that because of the Tower. Something has caused you to maybe like let something go, walk away, leave it alone. If you felt like it wasn't serving you. Okay. All right. Clinging. Clinging is the current energy. Holding on, obsessing, watching. Okay. The Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Empress with the Six of Wands on the bottom. So in the current, it's like maybe someone is watching you. Maybe someone is holding on or clinging to you, even obsessing. With the Ace of Swords energy and the Ten of Pentacles, it's like maybe this obsession is making giving someone a clarity that they need, especially if in the past they weren't doing much of nothing. Okay, that they want to, progress things. They want things to grow. Okay, because the Six of Wands energy on the bottom and the Two of Pentacles, Hermit. The Two of Pentacles might have caused someone to hermit. Virgo energy, that's kind of like going to a whole, be in the shallow, superficial energy. But whatever they're seeing in the current is giving them some type of confirmation or giving them confirmation of what they want. And that's long term and progression. Bottom of deck Six of Wands says, you're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. Maybe someone's seeing how much of a big deal you are. Mhm. So what's next is deja vu. Past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. Ooh, wee! Why is this? The Two of Wands. Someone is definitely choosing a path. Okay? Maybe they're seeing just how much of a big deal you are. That Queen of Wands energy you might have been giving off could have made someone be like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go down that path. But maybe they're seeing, like, no, that Queen of Wands energy gets results. Okay? Look, with the Knight of Swords on the bottom and the Seven of Cups, this is removing any type of worry or concern. Okay? Someone is choosing a path and removing any type of worry or concern, especially if that worry and concern came from past life, repeated patterns, or karmic lessons. Deja vu. Why is deja vu was next to Pisces? The Four of Cups. Because someone is not happy. It's like you have an opportunity to be happy, but you're choosing not to be happy when you are manifesting the King of Pentacles and the Toxic Witches. Okay. With the Hermit. Okay. When you are creating, like, your own kryptonite, right? If you're the King of Pentacles, you're already financially stable, responsible, like you're on your P's and your Q's. The devil energy or this toxic witches is like kryptonite. Okay. So if someone is choosing a path because they're unhappy, it's like they're creating their own kryptonite. Okay. It's something someone has had a chance to think about, especially when it comes to like what they want in a relationship, how they want their foundation to look. It's like you have an opportunity in front of you, but you're pushing it away. The Temperance and the Six of Cups. Tarot 101 says, peace to the past. And someone is choosing a direction, choosing to maybe go in a new direction, because typically with the Two of Wands, you have the direction that you're currently on, which is something that's safe, something that's reliable, something that's right there. But then the other direction is something that is different. So I feel like someone is choosing different because they're unhappy. and they want that unhappiness to balance out. So temperance to the past is being at peace with the past, letting the past go. Fool energy right behind that is taking a leap of faith to go in that new direction. Yeah. Someone's making a concrete decision. All because of this apprehensive energy. Why is apprehensive here? Guarded, cautious, afraid. Okay. The star, the three of wands, and the six of swords. Okay. The overall energy is apprehensive, guarded, cautious, and afraid. You're gonna probably learn, Pisces, why someone has been guarded, cautious, or afraid. Although with the star energy, this is what they want. Okay. The three of wands energy is even given the energy of what they've been waiting for. Okay. The six of swords energy is allowing things to move into a better state. And I feel like it's a conversation. Yeah, with receptive and clarity. Okay. Whatever conversation or whatever's being shared is giving you like clarity or understanding of what's going on or what has been going on. Because overall, or in the past, you were getting shallow energy. Can you see that? Superficiality, border blank. It wasn't what they call it? What they call it, like something your fancy. What's the word? You know it. Tickling your fancy. I feel like your fancy is what gave this person this deja vu energy. But you find out why someone was apprehensive. Because this is definitely something they want. And things are going to move into a better state. The seven of wands in the world. Whatever was holding things up, whatever was causing there to be a block, that energy is closing out with the world. Yeah. You heard me? All right, sure. That's what I have for you this weekend. It's a long weekend, but it's giving some sparkly stuff. It's giving sparkly. I like it. I like it a lot. So that's what I have for you, Shug. I hope this helped. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Please hit the like button. It's right there. Comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. As you can see, all of our comments are on the screen. Share. Send it to your friends. Post it to your social media. And subscribe so you know when I post. If you guys are ready. Bye. Bye, Divination Chef. See you guys later. I'll probably jump on later. I don't have anything else to do. Told you the kids are leaving. Kids are leaving. Bye.